Good morning, problem solvers. Velko Tuhchiev here, the professional problem solver, coming to you live as every morning at around 8 o'clock. I'm going to be jumping on here live, and I'm going to share some things that I'm learning. I'm going to share some things that I've experienced. I'm going to share some things that I'm teaching. I'm going to share my wisdom, my experience, my passion with you. So, waiting for people to populate real quick. And we're going to talk about something that's very important, and a lot of people have asked me in the past, how do I show someone that I truly care? How do I show someone that I care? A lot of times we're accused by our loved ones that we don't care. So today I want to give you a couple of practical tips that we could all use to prove, to demonstrate, to show that we truly care. Let me know if you're here, and we're gonna get right into it. Who's in here? Who's in here? We're waiting for Facebook to populate some people for us. Okay, I'm just gonna get started here. I see there are a few people showing up, so please go ahead and mention something. Let me know that you're here, and we're gonna get going here. We're gonna get going here with this live stream. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna take a quick second to share. And if you truly want to show me and demonstrate that you care, I'm sure that you will do the same thing and share this live stream. We're gonna mention some really good things that are relevant for any human being. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna share it real quick, and then we're gonna move on with the content that I have for you guys. This is gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna share it later to all the groups and pages, but I'm ready to go. All right, so how do we demonstrate to people that we truly care? How do we show to people that we truly care? Because it's really important for them to feel that. It's important for us to feel that others care. So hopefully I can give you some practical tips. But the first and the most important practical tip number one, if you wish, is give them your time. Give them your time. That is the most important way to show your friends, your family, your loved ones that you care. I was thinking about that yesterday, and right now in the month of July, what I'm doing, in the month of July, I'm actually trying something new, and I'm trying to sleep more, right? Because for years and years and years, I've been learning from entrepreneurs that told me to, sleep 3-4 hours a day, to put in 18 hours of work, and I did all that, and I achieved a lot, but I was also very stressed out. And now more and more and more, I realize, and I read a lot about it, and I did the study on it, and I realized that sleeping actually helps you, and it's extremely important, if not the second most important thing. So I've been trying to sleep more than 7 hours for the month of July, and it's been screwing up my schedule, but it's been helping me a lot. So what I mean by that is sometimes we prioritize with the wrong approach, and we only have a few hours for our loved ones, right? We need to prioritize specific time when we give them 100% of our attention, right? It's the most beautiful thing we can do is give our time and attention to someone. So giving our time, we can truly show our true feelings by being present for our loved ones, right? So this is the number one tip, is to give time. So I prioritized many hours in prospecting, closing the month strong, and just getting as many clients as possible. And I realized that I miss my daughter, and I need to spend some time with her. So today, Mario, good morning, my friend. So today I'm going to specifically spend time with my daughter, and I've already scheduled that so we can go and do something fun, because it's important to show up. It's important to show up and give your loved ones your time. All right, so that's the first tip. We're not going to make this a long video. The second thing is buy some gifts. Buy some gifts. I know what you would think right now, but the gifts don't have to be big. They don't have to be expensive. They could be just very thoughtful, something that your loved ones have mentioned that they would need, that would make their life easier, that would make their life better. So buy those gifts. It doesn't matter how big or small the gifts are. If the gifts are very thoughtful, and if they're given, you know, with 100% love in mind, then they definitely make a huge difference for our loved ones. So buy some gifts. You know, believe me, even the simplest gift could make a huge difference in your relationship. So the next one is you need to start, we all need to start giving more compliments to the people that love us and the people that we love, and just give them encouragement, just lift them up. It's more important for us to lift those people up rather than just keep our feelings inside of us, right? So the compliments give people courage and motivation, and they allow them to feel good for a second. They allow them to feel good for a minute. Sometimes they allow them to feel good for a whole day. Sometimes they allow them to feel good for a whole month. Sometimes for the whole year. So depending on who's giving the compliment, but usually if it's your loved one, it means a lot, right? So make sure you're sincere. Make sure you make eye contact when you're doing these, and give compliments to your loved ones, because it's extremely important. The next part is listening to them, being there for them, and just showing them that you understand. And you know, this is not a competition. This is more like a band, like everyone plays in a band, right? So depending on what the situation is with your loved ones, sometimes you have to play the lead singing role, and sometimes you have to play a little bit less important instrument, right? And you just have to be there to listen. So make sure you're giving 120% of your attention when you're listening to the spouse, or to the loved one, or to a friend, or to a child, right? It's so important to just make sure you're sincerely listening to them, and you're giving them your 100%, 120% of your attention. The next part is another tip would be, we must send more messages, right? We're texting so much about work, we're texting about other stuff, but uplifting messages. Start with an uplifting message every morning. Finish the day with uplifting message every night. You know, send those people a text. Show them that you truly care. Send them a video. Show them your emotion. Show them exactly how you feel about them. So send them messages, uplifting messages, and obviously do that as often as you can, to show them that you care, to show them that you think about them. And the final tip, which I think is probably the most important one, because I learned this the hard way. And I was in a relationship where the person that I was with went through a lot of pain, a lot of adversity, and lost a couple of family members. And it was hard, because that person didn't turn into drugs or alcohol or some type of therapy. They tried to feel the pain and experience everything by themselves, right? So the best thing to do to show them that you care is to share the pain or share the problem. If somebody has a problem and you truly care about them, you truly love about them, go and take ownership of that problem. Split the responsibility. Say, this is my problem now as well. And that would make them feel so much better. You know how people feel alone? This is one thing that would definitely make them feel the opposite way. It will make them feel that they're not alone. So make sure you follow those practical tips. I was thinking about that because I want to show the people that I love, I want to show you that I care, right? I want to show everybody in my life that it's truly important to me, that I care. I want to be able to demonstrate that, because as life goes on, we get busier and busier and busier, and sometimes we prioritize for things that we believe are important, but there's nothing more important than the people who love us, the people who care about us, and the people that we truly care about. So I was fortunate enough to speak to many billionaires and multimillionaires, and what I found out is that the meaning of life, what all of these people who have reached enormous levels of success have given me as a combined answer as what the meaning of life is basically watch your family grow. If I have to sum it up in one sentence, it will be watch your family grow. So to show that you truly care, remember, spend time with the people that you care about. Schedule a specific time, the same way you schedule your appointments for work. Right now I have a few appointments that I have to attend today, and as soon as I'm done with those, I'm going to spend time with my daughter, right? So it is part of my schedule. It is extremely important part of my schedule. So if I'm late for the meeting with my daughter, then it's just as bad as being late for that meeting with this big deal that's gonna, secure income for you, right? So all of them are equally important. If not, the family is way, way, way more important. So make sure you spend those time, you spend that necessary time, and you give them yourself, you give them your attention. The second tip was to buy some gifts. Buy gifts more often. Make it meaningful. Don't just buy things. Even if you buy something from a gas station, like a cell phone holder or something like that, but you've heard them that they complain about it, or they want one, or it will make their life better, right? So buy even small gifts and make them meaningful by the way you deliver them, right? If you do it sincerely, if it comes from the heart, they will definitely appreciate it. The next one is give compliments. Don't forget to give compliments. Give as many compliments. Listen. The next one is to listen. Listen at 120%. Just make sure you demonstrate, you practice your active listening with your loved ones, with the people that you truly care about. The fifth one was send them a message. Send them an uplifting message in the morning. Send them an uplifting message in the middle of the day. Send them a message that would encourage them in the before you go to bed, or whatever. As many times as you can, send them an uplifting message. Show them that you are thinking about them. Every time when you think about them, send them something positive, something that would be empowering them, rather than making them feel bad. And the final one, good morning, Dougie. And the final one would be to share the problem. I think this is the big one. This is the golden nugget of today. Share the problem. If you really want to show somebody that you care about them, find out what the biggest problem is, and take the responsibility, take the ownership to help them solve that problem. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're going to talk about life on this channel, and if you feel that this could help somebody, if you feel that this could be helping you, share that video with someone that you care about, and show me that you care by commenting on it and giving me emotions and as many shares as you can. Thank you so much, and I will catch you again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Make it a great day.